Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this video is a little different. I'm going to talk to you about sleep and how you can time your sleep so that you wake up refreshed enough to get through like an 8-hour workday or 8-hour errands or whatever you have to do for the day. So yes, so number one, I just want to say that this obviously may not work for everyone. I think it depends a lot on your diet, whether you drink enough water, and if you aren't eating very well, are you taking vitamins, those kind of things. Do you exercise, health factors, all types of stuff like that probably has a lot to do with how we sleep. But for the average person, this should help you. So let me just start by saying that I have to wake up during the weekday at 5 o'clock in the morning. It is dreadful no matter what. Let's just put that out there. I'm not a morning person, but now ever since I've been working at my job, I have become a morning person. So I have to get the right amount of sleep. So with that being said, if you wake up between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., you should be in the bed at 9:30. You need to be getting about 7.5 hours of sleep. I know that most doctors say 8, so 7.5 I find is like perfect for me to not be exhausted from 8 a.m. to 4:30 for my workday. So like I said, 7.5 hours, and I tested this out for a week, changing my bedtimes and when I'm going to bed and when I'm falling asleep, and I'm finding that the half hour is very important. So even if you're not asleep at 9:30, just get in the bed at 9:30. So one night I got in the bed at 9:30 and I woke up naturally. My alarm is set to like 5:10, and even when it goes off, I don't necessarily physically get up. I will be awake, but I won't physically get up. I'll search my phone or something. So on one particular day I went to bed, I laid down at 9:30, and I want to say I fell asleep around between 9:40 and 10 o'clock p.m. And I naturally woke up about 5 o'clock in the morning. And the good thing about that is, as annoying as it is to wake up before your alarm, it's a good thing because it means that your body has transitioned from a light sleep, a deep sleep, and the light sleep right before you wake up. So one important thing I noticed is that you cannot wake your body up in the middle of a deep sleep. You cannot wake up in the middle of that. You will be groggy, you will be cranky, you will be exhausted. You cannot wake up in the middle of that. And I think you go into a deep sleep after about an hour or less of being asleep. So in the middle of the 7.5 hours that you're supposed to be asleep, like somewhere in the middle, you're in a very deep sleep. I think I said that already. So yeah, so my body would naturally wake up about 5 a.m. So then another day, I just experimented and tried going to bed later and seeing what would happen. So one night, I think I fell asleep around, I went to bed really late. I fell asleep about 10:30, maybe even later. Bad idea waking up at 5 a.m. That was a really bad idea. My alarm woke me up, so my body didn't naturally wake up. And about 10 and 11 a.m. at work, I was nodding off at my desk, like full blown, couldn't keep my head up, even standing up, walking the halls, going to the bathroom, that was not working. I was exhausted, and it only lasted about an hour and a half to where I was like having to physically keep myself up. So that was horrible. So then the next day I tried going to bed about 10. Same thing happened. I was exhausted. So I don't know what it is about the half hour, but the half hour is very important at 9:30. Now, because I used to work 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. when I used to work at the hospital, I feel for you guys. You evening shifters, you hate daytime. Because during the week, if you're not a morning person, you're not going to get up at 9 a.m. and do errands and then have to go to work at 3 p.m. and be expected to stay awake until 11:30 when you get off and you get home whatever time. So for my 3 p.m. to 11 p.m.ers, I thought about you, And if you get off at 11 like I did, or 11:30, 9 times out of 10 you probably get home between 12 and 12:30. You need to be in the bed by 2 a.m. This way, if you're in the bed by 2 a.m., 2:30, 1:30, whichever half hour you want to do that you're physically laying down, maybe not sleep but physically laying down, you will be waking up naturally around 8 and 9 a.m. And when you get up at that time, get up. Another mistake we make when getting good sleep is not waking up when our body physically wakes up naturally. You have to get up when your body wakes up. Now, I've done it where I wake up naturally, but I'm like, I still feel kind of tired. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Don't do that. That is a bad mistake, because when you go back to sleep, you're gonna go into a deep sleep and you're gonna interrupt it when it's time to actually get up. So, for my 3 evening shifters, go to bed between 1:30 and 2:30, preferably 2 a.m. You're gonna get up around 9-ish, do whatever you have to do, go to work at 3 p.m. and you should be fine. If you want, you can even squeeze, I am not a 45-minute napper. So if you are a 45-minute or less napper, you can squeeze in a nap at 12 o'clock. But I am not that person. If I take a nap, it needs to be minimum 2 hours. I can't take a 45-minute nap because I'm gonna be pissed. I still yawned. Mind you, through all of this, I still yawn throughout the day. But I'm not tired. I'm not, nodding at my desk or anything like that. So if you have any questions, comment below. I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one.